F F5. No, saca ese. Es igual. Fica F11 y ya está.
¿Pero dónde estáis? Ah, vale. Pensaba que estabais allí. ¿Lol?
Estoy streamando.
¿Está conectado?
La posibilidad no tiene cero y un poco. Y espera, dos, tres. Sí, está conectado. Estos dos motores, este con cero y uno. Pero que está todo. Vas a ir volando. Vale, por acá. Es una remo, ¿no? Vale, es la única que no está. Y por el 2 y el 3 a ver el
Estic streamosant. Estic streamosant, ja.
Sí, claro, estic buit. O sigui, només que una resistència no estigui
Streamejant.
connectada o qualsevol període.
Perdó.
Que ja que estàs
Eh?
Però allà.
Sí.
Està la pantalla gran.
Això, en sèrio, això no es pot fer. Arreglo tu que igual.
Sí.
Lo millor és que ja està tothom aquí.
La cuchilla no te digo. Es para tapar. Es que
Allà el futbol i coses. Però no dos en el xat.
bueno, una mica podría ser.
És molt
Buena durada de la presentació.
2 o sigui, és conceptar, és dir...
Quiero explicar això.
Sí, però molt ràpid, a més. O sigui, potser...
No. Sí, està No, però sí, està connectat i ja està.
Perquè mirant la temperatura i són 150
Vale, ja està.
Però en principi...
Però això
Això ho hem de mantenir. No, però això no pot tocar aquí. Es manté així.
Una putada, imagina't cada vegada que la cosa.
Perquè si no la cola...
Aquesta la cola s'ha d'obrir. Era el motor del que
Que només que una connexió estigui bé, ja està.
Sí, es s'enganxa a l'altre. Sense por.
Pensa que ja
Si veig connectat o veig connectat a X, però...
Sí, ja.
No, es que... Es que yo he dicho alguna vez que se pone al revés. No. Esa fue una conexión en medio de los
Que no es desmonti.
Ahora, si no hay
¿Qué tal? Espera que...
¿En serio?
Corta el cable. Cago en la puta, estás conectado al Bluetooth.
Joder, macho. Si yo estoy conectado.
No, pero la conexión entre el Bluetooth y la placa.
Guys, it's 1:29 at 1:30 it should start, so like we should finish right now. How is it? Can you bring it there?
Mati, gas.
Ya está, mexicano.
Sí, ya está.
Estoy del premio.
Pero no, al de miércoles.
També hi ha el cas.
Vale. També hem de... Complexity, completion i creativity.
Budget.
No sé què s'ha de fer, però...
Que hi ha un grup que tira endavant.
Què vols que faci?
Que estiguis content, que algú ho ha aconseguit.
Pensa que deies que tirava endavant el mur.
Ah, no, que hi ha un grup que li tira endavant. Per tant, que funciona.
Sí, bueno, ja...
El muro se cae. Que no, cuando llegue el otro choque.
Aquí va la mierda. Por lo menos estamos...
Hace lucecitas.
Va, va endavant.
Sí, escucho,
Que no dius res, tio.
No, és que no dius, no?
Sí, estic acabant de fer la... el museret.
La Núria d'arribar, o sigui que sí.
No, perquè està encara...
O sigui, hauria d'arribar entre ara i 10 minuts. Llavors, per no allargar-ho més...
Sí.
Sí, està encallat, no?
Sí, comencem, anem fent les introduccions i tot, i així ja millor. Sí, per això,
A veure, jo havia d'estar aquí més el temps, però està al guapo.
Ho avuto una chiacchierata per gli
Això així ho has de recollir tot?
Sí.
Llavors no podràs dinar directe, oi?
Però si em portes un wok de Diagonal Mar, ho mengem junts? Sí.
Sí?
Se ve bastante bien, ¿eh?
Su quale non in vista.
Hey guys, can you sit down, please? The closing is going to start. The group. We have 3 juries with us. The 4th one cannot come today, so we will have just 3 juries. We will check. You know which will be the order of the presentations. Well, I will introduce a little bit what's best. We are a European association of students, and we try to develop in other ways different than just university older students. So that's these kind of projects are open to everybody. And well, we do this competition every year, and we also do the courses, spring, autumn, summer, and winter courses around the Europe for approximately 35 euros, all paid except the flight, and that's all. I think that's all that I have to say by now. So please, team 3, I think you start. The function of the presentations will be 3 oral minutes explaining your project, your prototype, what have you lived during those days. 10 minutes for the trial, and last 2 minutes to answer the questions of our jury. Okay, good luck.
very knowledgeworthy. We try to develop a robot in order to pick up all the balls, put them in order to place where they have to be. We have to differentiate the green ones and the red ones. We have to bring one piece of them into one place. And then we have mines too. We have to separate those mines. How do we separate the mines? We put like a grid with smaller places. It has smaller holes where the mines will fit in there and will fall down into the case, into that basket.
The mines are smaller.
Yeah. So then the balls will just go to its direction. And how do our motor works? We had to make a big decision. We were trying to pick all the balls together, not only one. Because if we pick only one ball, we will go really slow, and we will have like 20 balls. So we needed to be faster. So we pick all the balls together. We raise the balls within the platform, and then we throw all the balls together to the grid. So the mines are stayed in the basket, and the green ones are brought to above the platform or above the wall.
Another problem we had is like that in the arena we had like these little walls, so we couldn't pick the balls with a flat platform. We had to put like a vertical platform and then curve it, but to pick up the balls.
We use some guides and a motor to lower the platform in able to be able to pick all the balls and then lift the whole box where all the balls would be until this hit a place, and then the lift would be open and the balls would go down. However, we wanted to control 4 motors in both directions, and for that we needed a bunch of transistors, which we didn't have, and for that reason we had to use 2 motors connected to the Arduino, which can only provide 5 volts and a little, well, not so much current, so that caused us a lot of trouble.
Yeah, finally, with 6 transistors, we managed to control both motors in both directions, so to go front and backwards. But well, we managed to introduce a 9-volt battery to control the motors, and then we'll see how it
works. Well, did we say it doesn't work?
Yeah, it's not enough. It weighs so much that the motors
don't have enough power. We don't have enough current in the circuit. If the prototype were lighter, it would work perfectly. As far as it's so heavy,
as Topic Group told during the presentation and the construction of this prototype, you can use human interaction, but external of the arena. So I think that the rope will work for you.
Okay, we're going to try that.
Okay, you know, as less human interaction, that's better. If you have to do it, better do something than not.
We really haven't set up any rules to do it.
Just try.
We can try.
We can try, but it's not going to work.
Each team can start wherever they want, and the only detail about this is they cannot touch anything during the position. Once it's located, they can touch everything.
The green ones go over here, right?
The greens over the nothing and the reds over the wall.
Colocar cap allá. Vale. Well, we're going to try one, but it's not going to work.
Wait a second.
I think it's better that we show you how it's supposed to work
saw it here, but
than to use some ropes to
igual, o sigui, ho provem, ja que ho provem, provem de veritat, saps? O sigui, ja que ho ensenyem, ensenyem a intentar-ho de
So we're going to
veritat.
pick all the balls together and then
So-
we'll try to throw them to the no ball.
Any of the juries want to stand up? Feel free.
Initially, the little basket here should go at this height, and with this motor, we put it back down. Now it's lifting, but if we put like current, it goes down. We introduce the platform that's going to pick the walls in a vertical way. And then with these rails, we have to 1 point here down. I don't think it's okay.
Yeah,
And
maybe
one
you can hear the motor growing
So
right now.
with
Doesn't have enough power.
one move of the motor, this like it should have like more power, but
Okay, and you cannot touch anymore the.
no.
It's just showing how it works.
Exactly. I know we're not going to. Okay,
Touching
so
the balls.
the balls should go here. There. Me ayudeu. Es que si no, no. O sea, bueno, da igual.
It should go down completely.
Pick all the balls.
Pick all the balls.
Vale.
And then
And
go
then
up.
lift it again. Aguanta que no sé. We lift it again. Vale, no estoy. And then with the
With something
with
to
Be
go.
open.
the same. We should go like this. Ay, es que se han caído de aquí.
And we didn't get the.
And the
In the
the
little-
mines
yeah.
should go in the little holes, but we didn't pick them.
Yeah, and as you can see now we're trying to move the robot front or backwards. But if we don't lift it, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't have enough power.
So yeah, this is it.
Try to move it forward maybe.
No, but
If you lift it, you can see. If you lift it, the motors go well, but when you put it back down,
It follows it's doing the actions, but as the weight is like too much and the Arduino doesn't provide the current.
Now it's only
then
one
it's-
wheel to turn right or turn
yeah,
left.
it turns.
You can go the other way.
And
But
if we
when-
lift it here, you will be able to see what we created in order to move this platform on and off. So, well, it doesn't really work, but well, it's trying to.
Looks like this motor is
You know?
stuck too.
It's a function what it's trying to do.
It's trying to move the motor, but
Yeah.
doesn't have enough power.
It's a function that makes first it like presses this down, then when it's pressed down at its full, it raises this. So that's why first we just don't hear a noise, and then we hear this noise here, but it's just not able to lift all this weight. But I mean, all the functions we believe are correct, but it's
and here you have
problem
the
of current,
circuit.
probably.
And as we told, we didn't have enough transistors, so we used just 6 transistors to make 2 H bridges, like using them wisely.
So we have 2 motors that can go front and backwards. And then we have that height here too. That is to be, we crash with the wall, and then we lift the balls to that platform.
And they stop at 6:30, 6:30. So they have like 12 hours entirely for build this kind of prototype.
¿Probado? No, no, espera. ¿Espera?
¿Qué es potencia?
Ya funciona. Ah, vale.
As before, 3 minutes for explaining, 10 for trying, and 2 for questions. Thank you.
Okay, so we are team 5, composed by Mark, Angels, Victor, and Carlos, and we have made this car. Our idea was to make a mobile arm composed by a car which can move only in one direction, like a crab, and up to the car make a robotic arm. The initial idea was to make the arm to move in two ways, but we have decided to make only one way because it was very difficult to make the motors go in both sides. We have put also some wood in the corners to increase the stability, and we have put 3 wheels, but only one half a motor. We have tried to make the program with Arduino, and the program can function, but the connections we were at the last time trying to make the connections and are not working correctly. And well, the balls, we take the balls with a frontal part. The idea is to catch all the balls, the big ones, and to put it in the place where they have to be. And the magnets take the little balls with them. Yes.
So how it works, the taking, we have 2 motors. The first one should be able with, they both work with nylon. The first one is the one that makes the grabbing part go up and down, and the second one has the work to open the claws and close them. Initially, that was the idea, because then we saw that with only one direction we could only close them, and it works the same way. And then, without applying the pressure of the motor, it should revert.
And we have just one motor wheel, so we put this wood in order to get the direction right, straight right.
And that's it.
And so we try.
Yeah, well, it doesn't work because of the connections, but.
All the participants, you have the streaming, you can see the. And the jury is the only one who can stand up and see it by itself.
Well, we will explain how it will use.
Don't you want to try first and check if it works?
Right now the Arduino is
Yes,
not connected.
it's not connected now. I don't know why.
The Bluetooth
The
is failing.
connection is
Yes,
The batteries were working in a while.
they were working, but now I don't know why it doesn't work.
We weren't able to connect all the parts we needed, and last minute we tried to using like.
So the idea is to start with this part up and to take this one. And with this it can close, but it doesn't take anything.
That's
the idea.
And then there. Ah, mira, hemos cogido una mina.
Yes.
We have the magnets.
Yes.
Working.
This motor to go up.
Do you want to take the balls one by one or all together?
Well,
it was
together
more than
it's,
one.
it's impossible. I think that maybe 1 or 2 at the time. Yes.
Okay.
Initially, the idea was to have this have the same proportions as the box.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Try to
like
catch
take
them
everything, but we saw that like the movement you have to do, you should go down at the same
Yes.
time and then it would be really difficult.
So that's the idea. And we thought to make this movement of the arm so that when we reach that wall, we can move the arm and put the balls there. but now it's fixed because we have some problems. But we can move. It has the motor, so if we want to improve in the future, we can. And that's it. We have this to make the movement more correct, because maybe it can go in other direction.
Okay. Well, okay.
Thank you very much. Copy.
Now there is 2 minutes of questions.
Yeah, please,
don't go. Stay here, just in case the jury wants to ask something.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Team 2, please. Team 2. Team 2.
Envía una R. Envía una R. Una R más.
No canvies.
¿No? Okay, good evening. We are power team composed by me, Jordi Otero, Pau Morales, Isaac Barret, and Maria Núñez. Thank you. And we take this challenge by building this robot. Our approach is a very simple one. We decided to build a small platform and provide it with an arm and a lever in the end of this arm. Then we are using 4 motors to control motion. There are 2 motors that control motion, and there are 2 motors that control one the tilt of the lever and one the arm itself. So due to the Arduino only providing 5 volts and maximum of 20 milliamperes on each output port, we are forced to use transistors to drive the motor. But due to these competition limitations, we only are allowed to use NPN transistors, so only one direction is possible for each motor. So we are using 2 transistors to drive the 2 direction motors and 2 transistors to drive the 2 arm and lever motors. We are using Arduino to control the transistors, and if we are using Bluetooth communication to control them. As you can see, if we send an F to the Arduino, it moves both wheels, so it goes front. If we send an R, it moves left wheel, so it turns right, and if we send an L, it moves right wheel, so it turns left. And the lever itself cannot be operated with the motors because they are not powerful enough. So all the electronics is completed, as you can see here if you point out all the electronics, but it's not working. But it's working, but it's not powerful enough. So that's what we have done, and we now will test. Okay.
Yeah, you can check how to do it if you want. We'll try as a simple approach. We get the magnet balls. So we have the magnets here below, and we will move it by the motors.
Okay.
Control motion, and with the ropes.
Now,
Tiro una mica aquesta.
outside of the table.
Okay.
Tiro d'aquesta.
I just start.
Si tiro s'ho mou. Necessito... So when you're ready,
Ho aguanta el partit. Tiro high right. High right,
Okay. Front.
No, primer right. Siguem cap allà. Has d'aixecar la pala.
Yeah, this is front.
Però s'ha d'aixecar la pala.
Però si aixeco la pala he d'apretar per aquí darrere. Vale. Vale. Fot-li.
on et hi va més, tio.
Ja, perquè estic tirant cap enrere.
Vale, deixa d'anar?
Jo?
Sí. Vale. Més? Vale.
Jo estic enviant moltes, eh?
Vale. Para d'enviar.
Ja
Fes B, que ho bloqueja.
Vale. Em tira les boles?
Ai. Vale. Now we bring it back. Fes R. R. Vale. Front.
No facis força, tu?
No.
Jo estic enviant fronts.
Més, una mica més. Més? Vale. Now we bring it back manually.
The thing is that now we should take this one, so as we
This will
cannot
be-
go backwards, we just turn right or left. That's why the arm is so long, so we can turn without going backwards.
Vale. Front. Front. Sentiu el patiment dels motors. Front. Vale.
Vale. Ara sí, fes un moviment brusc i pujarà la bola. Baixa. No, l'has de pujar i baixar.
Estan pillades? Vale. Ara fes-li R. Right.
No, right, no, left.
Això, left. Vale.
Ara
No
right.
hi tens tantes. Allà n'hi ha, no? Front.
Espera, no, right.
Fes front. Allà n'hi ha una,
Aquí n'hi ha una.
Sí, front.
T'has de girar, també. Pensa que el raid no és que vagis bé.
No, però jo li dono F i va forward al motor.
Vale. Fes left. Vale. Right. Front.
Uah, com pot ser.
Ai.
Vale?
Vale. Left. Més.
As we cannot work step by step, just sending degrees.
Yes, you can check the code we developed yesterday.
We did it by time, so.
And by power. Miss.
So it's working milliseconds. Vale. Ara baixa i puja una mica ràpid. Si has de fer un moviment així. Vale. Perfecte.
És left.
És igual, que es quedin penjant així.
Vale.
And then we were supposed to use this as a shovel and take the other ones and throw it.
And as a last chance, if the arm weight too much, we had.
Vale.
And if the arm weighted too much, we had this magnet here.
Yes.
So in case it weighted too much,
We
we
can
took
release.
the magnets and put it here in the,
Ara, si
in the tank.
li baixem això...
Perquè no fa força els motors.
Ja, bueno. No.
The main problem we have
Yeah,
had
the
is
main problem is
to take the
this.
balls with this,
Yes.
which with the red ones, in this case,
Which
took them-
color has to go here?
Green.
So we are now going to push green balls.
First, we should take this one.
5 minutes back.
5 minutes? Ben. No les pillarà.
No, però...
Perquè hi ha les boles per sota. Vale. Ara, fot-li left. Left. No, si jo mai faig força. Vale, left. Also, this is a 9-volt battery and eventually it drains out, so if we had like a power source, it would be a constant current. Més left.
No el tornis amb el pal. Que ara,
No, si no l'estic tocant.
Amb les coles... No puc moure ja.
Okay, so now I will pull this cord to move it back. Yes, also this small change of level is killing the wheel. Now, go front. És que la pala bé està tocant a les boles a terra.
Has d'aixecar. Has d'aixecar l'altre.
Com? Fot-li 1, a veure si puja. Per
No,
fotre.
està desconnectat. Passa'l per aquí, passa'l per aquí.
Igual.
Sí.
He jugat. Vale? Endavant. Front. Baixa una mica. Pillarà alguna o no?
No, l'has de baixar més.
No, però les verdes les havia d'empènyer.
Les verdes les ha d'empènyer?
Sí,
tirar-les per aquí.
Green.
Front, fot-li front.
Perdrem les magnètiques.
Front. Vale.
Sí, clar, però no tenim marxa enrere.
Ja anirem marxant.
Ui. Va, front.
Però per ara ho vaig tirar.
Tu, espera, no feis front. Vaig cap allà, girem i ens
Vale.
A veure si right, no?
Vale, front. Espera, que s'ha caigut una roda. Vale, front.
Però agafo allò.
Sí. He
enviat molts fronts. Aixeca la pala, si no toca.
Ja, però aixeca la pala sense fer força enrere.
Okay, guys, 2 minutes.
Ok? No, és que si fas força a la pala, el frenes. Doncs no l'aixequis. Vale.
He enviat molts fronts, molts.
Molts. Vale, ja s'ha parat.
Ja passó.
L. Vale. Què fem? Front. Left.
Sí, quan treballen els dos treballa bé, eh?
Sí, va. Left.
The idea was that one motor turns in one direction, the other in the other one.
This
so
is
we
the
can turn faster and in less space.
But we cannot build. We should build an H bridge to operate a motor in two directions, but it's not possible due to transistor restraints.
In fact, we should.
Left.
Yes.
Okay.
We only had N transistors. We don't
Yes.
have 2 transistors, so it wasn't possible.
Also, some diodes should be used. Vale, left. Més, fot-li moltes.
Oh, yeah.
Vale, ara el tiro enrere.
Aixeca la...
Vale.
Right, una mica.
Si en tirem una només.
Tira la palla.
Front. Front. Vale. Si cau una vermella cap allà, hi ha alguna penalització?
Arrossegades amb això.
No en tirem cap.
No amb la pala,
És igual.
sinó...
Aquella allà.
Hem pillat els
Aixeca.
magnets, tio.
Fot-li front. Aquella d'allà, sí.
Però ha de caure per allà baix.
Sí.
9 segons.
Sorry, time over. Time's up. It's okay.
Okay.
You have any questions about it?
I think
You say that
Yes.
but for pin or for older
pins.
All okay.
So we are using this. We connect the output pin to the base of the transistor. Then we connect power to one collector and the motor to the limiter. And when the pin turns on, that transistor lets current flow through it, and in theory should operate the motor. But in practice, we had some problems with the transistors that they were limiting current. I think it's because in the soldering process we may have reached a maximum joint temperature, so they may be not dead but not operating at 100% capability. Okay, So if we had more time and more resources, in theory it should work all motors, and if we have we had more transistors, some diodes, and in the P and N time of transistors, we would have been able to build an H bridge, so each motor could be operated in one direction and the other, so we can make 360-degree turns. And
1 minute left for questions.
Why this came this case?
yes, this was this was
For the metallic balls.
if the arm had worked, they with nine balls, it's so heavy that it cannot be lifted. So our idea is to remove.
Okay.
About a
And
magnet,
then
there's a magnet here, so we could take the balls and just put it in the tank here. So the magnet was free of the of weight. Guys, that doesn't have enough power.
Okay.
This is like a
Ultimate solution, human interaction, but as the motor
we managed to control forward, left, and right directions autonomously, and we did as much as we could.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Pero la batería que no causa. Las bolas metálicas las posem aquí randomly. Okay.
Random.
Initial kick 4, please.
Well, we are David, and we are people, and we are Beth, thinking about the walking robot. Well, our idea is making a robot solution for these third world countries who actually sell their surface earrings to dump waste. So we wanted to make a cheap robot, light, make it affordable to them. So we try to focus on reduce the budget and make it to solve the problem.
The first big problem that we have to solve is how to pick up the balls. So some teams use the clamp mode, and we didn't use this mode because it can pick all the balls at the same time. Also, there are other things that use like spoon mode to pick up all the balls. We didn't use this either because it may pull some balls out of the place that we want to bring them. So we used a system based on paper that it picks up the balls like this with a paper, so it slides the paper under the balls, and then it takes them up, and our paper box throws the ball into a filter that separates metallic balls from dry balls. So the metallic balls are kept inside our robot, and the plastic balls are kept in the upper part. So when we go backwards with another auxiliary motor that we have, we can throw all the plastic balls into their place.
So what else to say? We had some problems as well with the electronics. We had all the system built, but we couldn't make the connections. So the program works, but we couldn't bring it to the real life. So we would have 6 motors, 2 of them for the wheels, 1 for the back reverse, and 2 more for the paper box and one for lifting. And it should work. It was power enough, but we couldn't build it because of the time. We were on time. And should we try it?
So we haven't made the connection, so we have to move with
more jiggers. So the thing is, the procedure would be with the motors moving as well. It worked. Yeah, we have the program, but it doesn't work now. So now we go to wherever we want, like here. Okay, and then through some other strings here. Okay, thank you. The shovel would take the balls from down.
It has a lot of friction now.
It's
the idea.
Just pushing and oh.
We didn't have time to optimize all the process.
Yeah, we have thought about net, making with wire.
Yeah.
Being able to cut the ball.
Mm-hmm. Then it goes under the balls. Sí. Yep. And I'm gonna show you how this
So
works.
the good part of this system is that you don't care if the balls are big, small, or you don't care because you can pick all the things in the box. You can pick it at the same time. And as we are going to see in a few minutes, you can also put that system into this box so it fits perfectly, and you can pick the balls also.
So that would be the picking up of the balls. Then there would be
two motors here.
Motor, yeah, that would lift, and then with the metallic rod, it would turn a little bit. So like this, it should have been lifted like this. That's one of like this. And like
so we built like a bridge here, but we couldn't set it because we moved.
So
because it wasn't time enough. So here now we have the red balls that are the ones that we want to bring to maybe that way or which way? That way. So the height of the place where the balls are kept is enough just to pass the obstacles without these wooden obstacles.
yeah. Then there would be a motor.
Yeah, the idea is having a motor up front, upright, and the same two pieces that collects with wires to elevate the platform. We have this little one to having connected to the platform. So when it's lifting up, it closes, and when it goes down, the gates open.
Okay, now we're gonna proceed to another one maybe. Maybe we're gonna show with the
Yeah, the dimensions are a bit lower, so it can fit inside the boxes.
The thing is that way. It's lifted as well. Okay, here. And then the motor would have turned this as well.
These two motors only has one direction, so the paper always goes
Always does the same.
clockwise in clock direction.
And then it would be the same procedure. procedure.
So as you can see, all the machine that
the concept is correct, but the problem is we didn't manage to do it on time. But I guess it would be one of the best solutions, because you can take all the balls. You can actually take them. We're gonna try to take a metallic ball in order to filter it, so you can see exactly how it works. No. Yes, we're pushing with the motors. Motors are not working well. We have one metallic one, and then we lift. We would lift it again with these strings. Correct. And then it would do the same movement as before. And
we don't have the reach.
Okay. And then we're just gonna take one to show you the filter. Okay. It goes under, and then we would go again back side. No, estos son míos. And then again it will open the door and throw all the balls. It opens the door. And that would be the procedure.
Are you filtering the metallic balls with this lead? And
Sorry?
the metallic balls fall inside the robot.
Yeah.
But inside the robot, you have the electronic.
Yeah,
So
it's supposed to have
unprotected.
It was just to show you how it works, and we also did put some magnets underneath in order to, if we go over it. I mean,
Specifically,
just show you
these cases. So
can you see them attached with red tape?
Yeah.
So if we go over it.
No.
Huh? Take obviously it's higher than it's supposed to. And yep. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sí, pero más tarde hay una la batería y eso que estoy con esta.
So team 6, please. Up to the stage.
Okay, our team is composed by Edgar, Andrea, Tumeo, and me, Marco. And we have created an engine to recyclate the dust in Africa. Okay, as the other teams. Here we have the green beast, is our engine, the beast of recycling. Okay, and well, this engine is inspired in an excavator. We have in mind many ideas, and we've been brainstorming and manage different options. But at the end, we decided to keep it simple and make something that works. Okay, so here we have our excavator. Now, Andrea, will
So the main benefit in an excavator is that we have to separate the mines. So we have to put some magnets in the higher part of the shoulder. So we can, here you can see it. So when we keep all the balls, only the magnets stay keeping in the shoulder, and we can throw the other ones where we want. So another important idea is that it is really wide, so we can put the shoulder in all the areas that we want.
Yeah, we can pass over these
2 squares with the variable.
And well, the motor only can go in one direction, so we have put wheels that go in one direction, the front wheels go in that direction, and the back wheels in the other one.
And okay, as far as we have needed for motors, we had a problem with the transistors because the battery doesn't supply enough power in order to feed the 4 engines. So as far as we only can use one battery and the motors are connected directly to the Arduino, and the weight is too heavy in order the wheels to, and they are controlled by Arduino, controlled by Bluetooth with the computer, and sent to the Arduino. If you want to go backward, forward, backward, or to turn direction, and you also can control the weight to open and close.
Since we only had a reduced amount of transistors, the connection with the back wheels had a problem. But initially, it was thought that since we have movement in both directions, we could rotate it 60 degrees on itself, so it would be easily manageable. Furthermore, we have another engine that manages to pull up the pail. Since it doesn't move in both directions, with the weight of it can fall forward. It has been made in such a way that just with its weight and its original height, it can throw the balls just over the wall. So it can manage to get all the balls from all the different ones, or all different squares.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Can you show that?
Yes.
Of course. We are going to manage the
Well, we can show
engine
that
with
it works. Some of the wheels work. Yeah, some of the wheels work, but that doesn't have enough power because of the type of this of machine.
so we can put
Okay,
well,
so we can put
No está conectada esta batería.
So we will use a rope for each of the motors, okay? Like this, we simulate how it will be if all the motors work properly. And we can manage from outside the table.
Comencem.
¿Estás de acuerdo? Sí, muy bien.
Comencem aquí.
¿Prueba el acuerdo?
Sí, sí.
Ok. Espera, s'ha doblegat una mica la...
Okay. Whenever you start, you cannot touch anymore the
Okay.
prototype.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
the ropes.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
just the
try.
ropes.
Just wait a second.
Sí,
Ya está. Perfecto.
Ready?
Ya.
Un segundo.
Ya.
Yo sé.
Sí.
Pues ya tu programa.
Pues, pero no falta.
Sí, bueno, para enseñar.
Vale. Ja s'està calmant, la cuina va molt bé.
As we can use a lot of batteries, they are all connected together.
Okay, so that will work. Like when we want to,
So
to rotate.
now they working.
And one.
No, not yet. Oh, it's working. It's working.
It's working, but really, there's no power.
There's no power.
Even though we try to reduce at most the weight because
You are starting the time, okay?
Okay, so we start.
Okay. And I can put wait. Stop.
Just move
Yeah,
arrere,
okay, okay.
arrere.
To the
Darrere, aquell. Espera. Gira, estira aquell.
Sí, sí.
Ara estireu pala. No, què heu fet? No estireu més darrere. Ara estira pala. No estiris darrere, pala. Vale, clar. No està ben col·locat. Mira, no, el fil de la pala no està ben col·locat.
Paralització.
Estava enganxat.
No passa res, no passa res. Anem a...
No, el fil no, és...
Let's catch them. The red ones. Okay,
No, però els reds no, els fàcils són aquests.
Els backwards? No, no les vermelles.
Sí, anem a recollir les vermelles.
Jo
Sé que passa.
Torna a fer.
Passa cap enrere.
Vigila. O sigui, gireu, torna. I would put down and one will turn.
Aixeca pala. Que si no... Una mica més darrere. Sí?
Sí.
I endavant, i fer el mateix que abans.
Però no agafen
No,
mines.
aneu lent.
No agafen mines.
Aneu lent.
Ja tornarem. Vale, no. Per algo està alt. Mira per les dues, que si no...
Vale, el mateix.
No, espera. Fica-li més part.
Molt bé.
I el d'abans? Sí. Jo amb aquestes també, aquestes vermelles.
Sí, primer aquestes. Però l'abordem així perquè no se'ns escapi del cap. Baixa. No. Parasita, no?
Sí. Sí, a més mos penalitzen les mines. Vull dir, se pot considerar que no ho vam intentar?
No passa res.
La vermella també la podríem treure.
Sí, però agafem les mines, potser?
Sí, però no sabem com.
Igual, no?
No, però si no tirem també la verda, eh?
No, o sigui, una part de la
Sí, però has de ser fort, tu, eh?
Sí, tu has de tirar fort, clar, és que també és això.
Sí.
Bueno,
no, estira cap.
Oh, que cabrem per allà. Millor més altres,
Espera.
No m'ha perdut d'altres.
No, tenim dues, tenim aquestes dues. Les agafam. Ja està. Anem enrere i agafam les dues. Sí, no?
Anem allà.
No, tenim dues així. Agafam aquestes dues. Sí.
Vale.
Tiro cap endavant.
Sí, fem gir. No, ràpid, no vola, això no és vale.
Ok.
De tu vigila que no se t'estiri.
No, que jo no em tiro res.
No, per aquesta.
Jo no em tiro res.
Saps què va? S'ha tirat.
Poco. Time?
Yeah. Ok, we're saying...
Joder, què és aquesta?
No.
No, s'ha mallat.
Hòstia.
Sona l'error.
El Lego aquest.
Do you want to surrender or do you want to...
Keep trying.
Si vols tirar així dels cordills...
Keep trying.
Quan... Bueno, ja.
Keep trying. Ens necessites molta manya.
Tira.
És que se necessita una manya enorme.
No, és impossible.
Espera, estira aquell cap a dalt. No, s'ha mallat i tot.
Espera, li faig en plan vaquero.
Ha sigut la corda, ja.
No puc.
Ah? Take these ones. Let's try these ones.
És que sense roda, can we do a demonstration, like if we had not tried, of how it can it be from this?
Hem fet dues boles. Hem fet dues boles, ja està.
I mean, your Arduino is working, your prototype is at least working, so somehow working.
Okay, so now, we stopped the demonstration, but we showed that it was possible
as the other one. Over the. We showed you that it was possible. See? Go. Now we saw that it was possible to go over this. See, we can say this, and it was possible to go in. Okay. And wait, sorry. And you move the ball with the peg, and after you put it. Yeah, and now they have to be at the end, but the friction is. Okay, and now you put the balls and you take it like this, and it was like we take the measures to be possible to go over these two walls, and after we do like this. Then now, well, it was like a catapult, and the same here, like we did before. And for here it's the same, but the other way around, and we put this over there.
Furthermore, it could be used to carry them and eventually throw
Yeah, we can
them
demonstrate.
back. And because it's not for really big fields, you can keep them here with siege that we had constructed and mill to expose them. And
See,
it
it's
could be
possible.
useful for really big application that
And the mine?
and the mines would be kept with a sieve. Yes, backwards. The paper is really useful because it can go. It's really thin and it can go really touching the floor.
But we have to.
Yes, maybe more more weight on there, more rigid structure. That's all three, isn't it?
Any question or then? Thank you very much. And let's go to the team one.
Team one, come on. Team one. Team one, team one.
Sí.
Yeah.
Sí, no es
Team one.
This one? No. It was after. I'm
Sí,
just
just
one.
Just one. Yeah, another I think it has four, maybe.
Sí, estan demanant el link per...
If you want to show something, you need to show it. Sí, sí, estem ordenant.
Em poso amb tu. Em poso amb tu per ensenyar.
Just right. First time here. I'm gonna try to. First of all, we're gonna explain what we done and what we developed till 12 hours yesterday, and what we're gonna try to do for the first time, and we don't know what's gonna happen. The problematic that was trying to solve this prototype is that over 40 million of tons of electronic waste and organic waste are produced on worldwide each year, and that many countries do an inefficient recycle, and let's decide to choose this topic for solving. We we searched a little bit about the safety rules on Ghana, for example, and we see that they have to take directly with hands all the waste, and then we try to solve the priority skills about the prototype, and these are don't have directly contact with everything that can be dangerous for people that don't know that can be dangerous. For this, we specified work on the base for catch on potential weight. On the other hand, we try to make a lot of electric waste, but all transistors doesn't work. And for this, we can apply everything. What means? Okay. Sorry for learners. Okay, team was developed about mechanical system developer was Edwin Alvarado, or material system developer Michael Serra, or electronic system developer Victor Black, and or industrial system developer Maria. We try to focus on what I told, and everything that we can try right now. It's show how we work on theoretic way. First of all, we try to embed everything without connection. But we had a problem that the impedance of the batteries we get was about 9 volts, and we had to get 5. This is apply of Kirchhoff's laws. In the next moment, that's all. The next one. In the next one, we try to make a band filter for make work everything that have to work on 5 volts going out from the 5 volts Arduino. And in the other band filter, we try to work about 9 volts, meaning an applied supply about another battery. But in the fact, where everything where put strands, any one of that works, and for this we can move directly on rails. But our priority, how I told, was to don't talk directly. And for this, that's the unique electric part that works. And if you want, we can try it right now. Thank you so much. Sí.
Right now we're going to do a demonstration about our vehicle. First of all, we are going to pick the red balls that are in the square, it's surrounded by the wood wall, and we are going to throw them on the floor. You can start wherever you want. Okay. Place your prototype. The first place.
We can start. We go to the red first. We are thinking about how to do it. Vigila la parte lateral trasera cuando.
Red ones were red
ones here, green ones. We need
wait,
more space, please. Because we have
sorry, I confused. The red ones over the wall. Yeah.
Please, you can put. We have to move with the uno con un palo.
Okay.
With the stick.
Okay, basically here that you can see is everything here it works, and mechanically is everything works. If you take a screw from here, it's not going to work. That because we thought about optimization of the resources. So in this way, we thought as before he said like about the resources lack of for example the transistors. So this is, we can do it like Start right now? Yeah. Start. So basically, we're gonna take. This is the first time we try. Okay, so push a little bit behind me.
We're planning to.
Vamos a probar. La mecánica no puede fallar. Y si falla, se prueba otra vez. Tenemos 10 minutos. No queda por aquí. No hay prisa. Vamos a ir probando.
The thing is that here it has a tape that will control.
Could we just plug the
So it opens.
this
So the idea
motor
was to
that-
put all
Espera,
the
espera,
balls
espera,
in there.
que lo tengo,
the motor?
que lo tengo.
Close it, put it
No sé
there.
qué coño estoy haciendo.
So all the balls,
The thing is-
like you just have to touch all of them and put it there and go back to the place.
Aunque pille una.
It's just
Aunque pille una.
The thing is, right now the motor
catch
is just
Okay.
no,
You can
make catapult.
No,
check. But the thing is here, as the motors, we have to plug it really hard. Here, it's still working. So I mean, with the motors could work better. But the thing is, we just try to apply it in a mechanical way. So with this thing,
Crash it. We can demonstrate only the part about the electronic.
No,
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure them.
Ah, vale. No, pero aquí.
yeah. Let's take some. Try with this.
It's too much difficult right now. The amount take it here. Tiramos esas por lo menos.
No, it's the motors is coupling everything.
Let me just move these ones.
Yeah, I mean the motors is uncoupling this.
Ah, se han desacoplado, tío. Pues esto en un momento, tío. Okay, follow. Try it right now, quickly. Come on. Muy bien las bolas con el palo, tío. Ahora. And give it strength. ¡Pam! No. ¡Ay! La pulsa.
Basically because I'm
Coge-
pulling with a lot of force and every time it's just the coupling the motor.
Si esto lo tenía que hacer un motor.
Yeah, it has to be for motor. I mean,
Teníamos los dos.
Put together the arms. So they are decoupling the arms from the motors. So the motors work.
It have
doesn't
to-
happen.
yeah, because I'm applying a lot of force in this.
The problem is that the two motors here were applied for move so constant and let it fall, but in the last moment, crash.
They are pulling.
That's the
So
problem.
the arms go together.
Mírala. Aquí tienes una, tío. Con la calma. Mírala, tira una. Come here. Move it. Yes. Por aquí, por el lado. Vamos a hacer una, pero déjala caer en plan vos, tío. Súbela ya.
Oh my god.
Voy a probar rápido, va. A ver si antes de que se nos acabe el tiempo, tío. Ponlo bien, va. Esa la sacamos, tío. 12 horas aquí, por lo menos la sacamos, ¿no?
Yeah, also, as you can see, there is a magnet in each side of the opposite. To take the whole. This is the complete every time.
That's moving right now.
That was the only problem. That's when we go up. But actually, it works to go behind. The gripper can take the ball, and the problem is just put them on the little board we have here. That might make playing you before.
I mean, let's show.
Quedan 5 minutos, tío, hay que probar.
Go fast. 1, 2, 3, go fast. Go fast, try to put it in the box. At least to show.
1, 2. Y vale, bueno, ya le he pillado el punto, tío, por lo menos.
You shouldn't even try the mechanical part.
¿Hay que tirarlas al suelo algunas? No.
Yeah, the green ones.
The green ones on the floor.
Yeah.
Come on, let's do it. Vamos a pensar un poco. Mira que... Wait. Esto lo pueden hacer como si fuera un
I'm just putting the opening again.
No lo pongas, es que hay que tirarlas al suelo.
Yeah, but the thing is,
we have 5 minutes for us. Done this.
I mean, you can see that this is working because it's the only thing that can work with the impedance of this. I mean, each time it's actually planned to just pass through this wall.
Show how we can go over the wall.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, just to show that.
Yeah, put it one on the day.
Wait, is it closed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Put it
You're finished?
No,
wait.
We're gonna show something. Okay. Pause rápido. For this, okay, and then it's gone. That's the good part of this about electrics. And it have to work like this if it
So it
works.
just pass mechanically.
Exactly.
I mean, we
And
it passed like every time. The thing is,
and the second and the second challenge, you know, we don't have to do that. But if we've got too much, okay, we can run it
at the same time.
And if it don't fail, we got the second mechanic way that run it again. Do it again.
Sí,
Run
no sé.
again. Run it again. And everything falls. One was the first part, we can do it. But
And the mechanical part also, it was just last minute. The thing is, we thought that we were gonna work with the total power of the motor.
Es que he caído. No está arrancando. Toma. That's all.
Thank you very much, Team 1.
If the jury has any
Bueno, lo hemos
questions,
intentado, tíos. Está mal.
Sorry, is there any question that you want to give us? Any feedback? Is there any feedback? Any question?
thank you for the computer. It's a great present. Well, from topic, we are really glad from all of you. It was a really challenging objective, and